But it is also true that the ICC is not going to replace what needs to happen in Syria itself, is to build up a domestic legal system that allows for fair trials in relation to all those where indeed there are serious grounds to believe that they have committed atrocity crimes. And that goes also for the president or the former president of Syria and whoever was in senior leadership positions. There are indeed serious grounds to believe that they may have committed atrocity crimes, and as a result, yes, they should be brought to justice. And I do not see this different from a transition process. Any political transition must ensure accountability for perpetrators of serious violations and guarantee that those responsible are held to account. It is imperative that all evidence be collected and preserved meticulously for future use. Reform of the security apparatus will be key. This transition must also ensure that the tragedy of missing people is addressed. So I hope that within this current environment, that obviously there will be this inclusive, very inclusive dialogue that involves, we always talk about women, peace and security, that involves women, that involves young people, that involves each and every segment of the Syrian society to forge a vision for the future of the country. There is a huge chance for this to happen. And what we have seen initially is indeed cooperation, including by the authorities that are still there, the institutions of the state. You saw that with the Prime Minister and the various factions that are currently that have taken over control. We need to stem the flow of arms into Haiti, Sudan, and Myanmar, to put on notice those providing arms, including to Israel and non-state armed actors in Lebanon, Syria, the occupied Palestinian territory, that international law requires states to exercise care that weapons they provide are not used to commit violations. We need to insist that it is not okay and not legal to use anti-personnel mines in Ukraine. It is not okay to provide them for use there, and it is not okay to reduce the threshold for the use of nuclear weapons. Just this past weekend, at least 184 people were killed in violence orchestrated by the leader of a powerful gang in the Haitian capital, Port-au-Prince, in the Cité Soleil area. These latest killings bring the death toll just this year in Haiti to a staggering 5,000 people. It is crucial that states summon the leadership and political energy required to tackle the massive, ongoing and worsening catastrophe that is the triple planetary crisis. I'm concerned by the lack of ambition shown in the most recent climate negotiations and by reports that some countries are considering backing out of their commitments to climate action. We cannot continue like this. States have a legal obligation to prevent foreseeable harm to their people and their rights.